This is questions 1, 3 and 5 in exercise 6.5 in Project Maths 2. We have to construct a quadratic equation with the given roots, and in each case we have to write our answer in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b and c are elements of z. So what all that means is we have to write it in the form of a standard quadratic trinomial, and a, b and c are elements of z, which means they are going to be integers. They're going to be whole numbers, but they can be positive or negative. The roots of an equation, when we have a quadratic equation, are the values we get for x at the end. So what we've been given here is the two values for x. So from question 1, what we can start off with is by saying x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 3. Well, that means that x minus 2 is equal to 0 and x minus 3 is equal to 0. And since we're trying to form a quadratic, we're going to multiply these two together. So we're going to have x minus 2 times x minus 3, and that's going to be all equal to 0 because we already know from above that they're both equal to 0, so their product must be 0. And then we've got to multiply out the brackets. So x times x is x squared, x times minus 3 is minus 3x, minus 2 times x is minus 2x, and minus 2 times 3 is plus 6, and that is still equal to 0. So we get x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. And that is our quadratic form for question 1. Let's look at question 3 now. It's the same process again, only this time we've got one negative number, so it only looks slightly different. So we're going to have x equals minus 2 and x equals 5, which means that x plus 2 is equal to 0 and x minus 5 is equal to 0. And now we're going to multiply those two things together. So we have x plus 2 times x minus 5. That's all equal to 0. Now we're going to multiply those brackets out. So x times x is going to be x squared, and x times minus 5 is going to be minus 5x. And 2 times x is going to be plus 2x. And 2 times minus 5 is going to be minus 10. That's all still equal to 0. And we sum that up. We get x squared. Minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3x. That's minus 10. It's equal to 0. And that's our quadratic equation for question 3. Let's finish this off with question 5. Same process all over again. We've got x equals minus 3, x equals minus 2, which means x plus 3 equals 0, and x plus 2 equals 0. So we get x plus 3 times x plus 2 is equal to 0. So when we multiply them out, we're going to get x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6 equals 0. And we tidy that up, we get x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. And that is that.